Welcome to our talk show that deals with new poverty in the world.
We have special guests from different countries here in our studio: Sweden, Finland, Italy, Germany and Estonia.
The first question is, what do you think when I say new poverty? Use please 2 words.
I would use unemployment.
And bad economy. No possibilities.
Unhappiness.
Solitude.
Loss of identity.
Homeless people.
Crisis.
Low education.
Unemployment.
And what kind of new poverty do you have in your country?
In Estonia, there is unemployment. In Germany, the difference between the rich people and the poor people gets bigger.
In Italy, we have a problem of outlook and also unemployment and the difference between rich and poor.
Yeah, in Sweden we also have many unemployed people, and therefore we also have many beggars right now on the street. Like 10 years ago we didn't have any beggars on the street, but now there are a lot of them because they don't know how to get help.
In Finland, there are some people who don't have a job or a place where to study.
The third question is, what do you think about the causes of new poverty?
I think that crisis is at the basis of new poverty, but also the bad function of the state.
I think people's mental problems like depression plays a big part.
I think it's a bad education about how you handle your money, your financial, everything.
I think one of the problems is that for 10 years ago, you can easily get money from the banks, but you can't pay it back.
I think the state should support their people more.
Okay, and connected to the causes, what kind of influence the crisis has to your country?
Many people go away from Estonia and they go to Finland to work, because in Estonia there is few work.
I think it's one of the most important themes in the press too. So it's one of the topics everyone in Germany is talking about.
The crisis in Italy means, when people feel simply bad, and more bad than before.
Well, in Sweden, youngsters don't know how to get a job, but obviously they want to have a job, but they don't know how to get it, and that's a big problem.
In Finland, during the economical crisis, some big companies have lots of workers, and then lots of people can lose their job at the same time, and it causes unemployment.
How much the government politics influence the development of new poverty?
I think a lot, because government could invest in trying to solve new poverty, but not always they give the right help to people in need.
I think also that government helps a lot, but in Finland we have government has done a lot to unemployed people. I think the problem is with the people also, so we should try to change their attitudes.
I think the problem is both from the state and from the people. I think we should
how to say it, come to a solution together with help from each other.
I think in Germany the government tries to support the people without the job, but they get only a less money for their lives, and it's it's enough for living, but not really enough for a good life.
In Estonia, I think the government should definitely invest more money to the people that live in the constant risk of poverty.
And which are the first things that people renounce to because of new poverty?
Could you repeat the question, please?
Of course. Which are the first things that people renounce to because of new poverty?
People will lose their home and they will become homeless.
I think it's a different, not only maybe the people who have or had a good job lose their jobs, and then the high standard of living they can't have, so it's a really big difference in their lives.
In Italy, in order not to lose your house or your car, you usually renounce to go to eat out, to a restaurant, or go to the cinema, to the theater, stuff like that.
In Sweden, we have you can renounce shopping new clothes. You can go to second-hand store where it's cheaper and better for the environment too.
I think it causes also, apart from the economical problems, also shame and not feeling so good than before.
The last question is, can you tell us the ways in which your country helps people with new poverty?
Yes, I think the state should give kind of jobs to the people who are struck by new poverty, such as also simple job that people could help day by day.
In Finland, we have a labor house, which is a place where unemployed people can go, and there they can get a job and money, and they work as builders or they make handicrafts and stuff, and they can have a healthcare which they wouldn't have if they didn't have a job.
Yeah, in Sweden you can sell magazines or stuff like that if you don't have a lot of money, or maybe the state can help you and stuff like that.
Yeah, in Germany, our government already tries to support people who don't have work, but I think they should make it easier to, if you learn maybe baker or another job, it should be easier to be allowed to work in another job, maybe in a kindergarten or anywhere. So the state should support the education that they need to do a job like this.
Moreover, we have a lot of organizations like Caritas, which support the people too. There you can sleep sometimes, or you can get your food for low prices.
In Estonia, if you are unemployed, the state pays you to re-educate yourself to learn a specific job.
And do you have any ideas or wishes what the state could do, like education or something, as we already heard?
I think the state could give education for free, so that everybody could learn some new things.
I think the state have to tell the youngest people more about poverty, and they have to try to change their mind and their consuming behavior.
And they always also should try to make them know how to stay out of debts and what to do if you are in debt.
I think the solution starts from the people. People have to change their idea, their outlook. They have to see, for example, politics in a different way. Now, for example, in Italy, politics are just seen as a bad thing, as something that steals your money. Well, we have to change our mentality, our outlook.
In Finland, the state offers many kinds of benefits and help, but I think too that something depends also from the people. They have to try to get a job and never give up.
Yes, I would say that the state should start from young people to explain them that new poverty can strike everybody, also if you don't expect.
Thank you so much for being here, and goodbye to everyone.
Thank you.